Alright, budget magic, troll worship. Yeah, no lander. Eh. Well, we have the namesake cards in the deck, the troll and the worship, but our mana situation's a bit sketchy. Copperline Gorge. Oh, this looks like burn. Well, the good news about this is our opponent literally is, well, they're very unlikely to be able to beat worship. Assuming we can draw the lands necessary to cast it, which so far isn't looking too hot. We can't even cast our troll. Boros Charm? Yep, down to 13. Well, you're going to need to draw a land next turn. Rift Bolt. Come on, land. Ooh, a Plains. Alright, well, we maybe might be doing it. We got the worship down. We're going to take 3. Well, can our opponent burn us out next turn? That is the question. If they burn us out next turn, we're obviously dead. Ooh, the fact that they didn't have anything end of turn makes it much less likely. I don't think it would take quite the string of lightning bolts, like land, bolt, 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 to kill us from here. And if we untap, we get to play troll. It looks like we're going to live. Alright, well, now we're put in the unenviable position of having to ghost quarter our own land, but desperate times. Yes, we'll get a forest and play a troll. Got the lock. Good luck, burn opponent, beating a troll aesthetic and a worship. Oh, they didn't scoop. We can follow it up next turn by a Witch Stalker. What could they wouldn't be playing Destructive Revelry main deck, right? What could they have? Nikadal? Yep. Tap land. String Wildwood. Well, we'll just be extra careful and play a second creature, a Witch Stalker. Alright. I think we got the lock. I'm trying to rack my brain to think what main deck cards a Naya Zoo burn deck could possibly have that would kill us. No attacks. Well, now I guess we play Llanowar Elves, so we can play Sigarda next turn. And we'll just... Do we want to start attacking with our troll? I mean, I guess. Might as well. If our opponent blocks, we can regenerate. Alright, opponent blocks. We'll regenerate our troll. Opponent's last card is Tarka's Command. Keep the Nikadal alive. Puts us to 4. Fair enough. Still, though, do they actually have an out in their deck to worship? Eidolon is damage, so it does not get through worship. So we will just tap a bunch of stuff, play this Sigarda. Sigarda should be the end game. If we can sneak in one more damage, 3-turn clock. And our opponent scoops it up. No outs to the worship. Good news is we do have some Action Jackson in our sideboard. We got these elixirs. Maybe Burrington Forge Tender. Pro Red. Countering a burn spell isn't the worst, though. What are we taking out? I'm probably cutting back on Dismembers, just because they're so painful. Mark of Asylum. Do we want Mark of Asylum? Keeps our opponent from burning our creatures, but our creatures are already hexproof, so yeah. I think we'll bring in a Forge Tender. Maybe 2. Take out 2 elves, bring in 2 Forge Tenders, and run it like that. Oh, Lord. I think we gotta ship this. We did have Troll and Worship, but we had a lot of Worships and not very many lands to cast them. This hand, on the other hand, is much better. We even get an untap land, so we get to Llanowar Elves. So in theory, we can go turn 2 Witch Stalker, turn 3 Worship. I would assume our opponent probably has outs now. Like a, yeah. Yeah. Destructive Revelry was the card I was thinking of. So we'll just play Witch Stalker, take our 2, pass the turn. That gives us a blocker for Eidolon, so we would have taken 2 anyway if we hadn't played Witch Stalker. Now, I am tempted. We might Ghost Quarter our own land to get O-Ring down. Not sure. Not sure if that's necessary or not. Let's see what our opponent does. Another Nicodle. Seeming more necessary. And Lava Spike. Yeah, I think we have to. Too risky not to. So we will play Gavany Township. Tap our forest. Do we kill our township, I guess? I would like to leave our township for the long game, but I don't think we can. I think we do this. Hit our township so we can get a plains. We need to leave the green mana so we can play our Caryatid next turn, for sure, if something goes wrong with our elf. Alright, so we sort of have the lock going. Does our opponent have a Destructive Revelry? That is the question. Now we just like to draw into more worships, I guess. I mean, 2 worships will be even harder for this deck to deal with. I would think they would have to have some sort of way to deal with it, but our opponent's going to attack with everything. Could they actually have a pump spell for Eidolon? Actually, I think they're trying to kill their Eidolon because they can't keep playing spells. Yeah, because they're taking 2 damage each time, so they are sort of locked behind their own Eidolon. And we are not. So we will, I guess, just play a troll here. Go to 1 still. So we can play right through the Eidolon, which they cannot, thanks to our worship. Pass the turn. So I don't think we want to kill the Eidolon. We want to have our opponent lose life from their own Eidolon. And then kill them before they can draw a Destructive Revelry. Do we start attacking? I think the answer is no. I think we want to just play another troll here. We are going to want to start attacking. If we can get them down to 2. Once we start attacking, though, they're going to block with their Eidolon. And that ruins that plan. Let's just draw another worship. Well, let's attack with a troll. 1 or 2? I think we'll just attack with 1 so we can get down to Caryatid in case we draw our Sigarda. I'm sure... Oh, our opponent's going to leave the Eidolon on the table. Interesting. So we'll regenerate. I figured our opponent would snap block... Figured our opponent would snap block with the Eidolon just to get rid of it, but I guess not. Alright, well, our opponent shows that we couldn't gain life this turn, but that's not really relevant with Worship. Worship isn't gaining us life, it's just keeping us from losing life. Opponent's down to 9, another forest. Alright, this time we're going to swing with both trolls. because we can double regenerate, still play carry added. Our opponent is feeling priced into blocking. I think our opponent is really just playing to that destructive revelry out. Does he have another Atarka's command to keep him alive? Yep, another Atarka's command. Still, every time our opponent does that, they're losing life. So our opponent's down to 7. Play carry added. Alright, we are very close. Very, very close. We need 1 or 2 more turns, and we will worship our way through this match. Ooh, God. Oh. There's a Sigarda. So we got 2 options. We can go with a big swing with our Trolls and Witch Stalker. Regenerate, even get rid of a Nakatl. Or we can just play a Sigarda, hope our opponent doesn't draw Destructive Revelry on their next draw step, and then we win with 1 swing in the air because our opponent would kill themselves casting any spell. I think we're going to... How much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, let's attack with nothing, because we want that Eidolon out there. Play a Sigarda, and just pass the turn. So either our opponent finds a way to kill Worship, or Sigarda wins next turn. Puts them to 2, and then they are just hard locked under their Eidolon. Even a Destructive Revelry wouldn't do it. So we'll just get in with our Sigarda, put our opponent to 2, and that's as good as winning with the Eidolon on the battlefield. So we got there. We are actually cruising with our Troll Worship deck. I had a feeling when I built the deck that some decks just wouldn't be able to handle the combination of Trolls and Worship, and it's apparently true. Trolling our way through Modern. Alright, I'll be back.